Oh, cool. Put it on the table. Oh my God. Mama. Mama. I'm calling you. You gotta stop arguing with the kid.
He's not moving Gabriel.
I need to trim her.
It's right there. And he's not moving Gabriel to stop right now. He's doing it on camera. He's not moving right now. That's nothing. False error.
Welcome in, everybody. Okay, let's get started on this. Who put this on upside down? Ugh. Baby. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Matt, we're gonna clean this mess up. You ready? Let's get started.
Why aren't you putting that tarp down? What's the point of the tarp?
Because there's a bush here. She's always yelling at me, Chad. She's a very angry person. Very angry. Welcome in, Lacey. Yeah, this is our property line right there. There's the ding dong dog. And so we keep our side of this clean, but the neighbors not so much. Booger, get behind the camera, say hi to Matt,
Hello.
and then tell me where my face comes in.
Okay.
Trying to keep it in.
It's fine. You're fine.
What?
Hello, Matt and Daddy. You're fine. But don't risk it anymore.
All right, little by little. Lacey, yeah, that's our Remus. Remus, come here, boy. What, bud? Yeah, if your mother's holding the ladder, sure. Hi, Remus. He's behind the ladders right now. Yeah, Sweet Pea.
I'm looking at the perspective of the roof to see where I could put a inflatable up here.
Well, we appreciate you, Paper. This is literally every one of these moments is all we do all the time. So you're welcome to hang out with us. In full disclosure, this should actually be on our DIY channel, not on our main channel. But hey, Blackie, there is a dog. He keeps popping in and out because Son's, believe it or not, Son is up on the roof up there putting up Halloween decorations. I'm down here trimming this hedgerow. And Mom is busy yelling at both of us. Hey, Booger, when you come down, or baby, if you're down, can you just stay there? Stay right where you're at. Exactly where you're at. Don't move. Baby, can you bring me the metal rake?
Dad, I like it up here.
I don't know why you like it on roofs, but okay.
Okay. Hold there. Straight. Ah. And again.
Ah. Brian, I don't know exactly what that means, but Blackie, so far, no. We just started the live, though. Little side note. Steak and Shake is, if you guys have never had it, it's a taste treat. They were like the original steak burgers. So they use chopsteak, and then they have really delicious custom milkshakes, and that's the whole reason they're called Steak and Shake. But that's what we had for dinner, because I was out here doing this. They're a Midwest staple, so if you can get a hold of one, I highly advise it. Hi, bud. Be careful, please. When you do come down, bud, I need you to test these lights on this wood because I forgot there was still lights on it. I need to bring that food. Yeah, we have to. So on my end, I had a double cheeseburger, and Matt probably will realize this. I made bacon at home to put on my burger, because why pay for a burger at the restaurant when I have ample bacon at home?
Daddy, cool. Skeleton on the roof. The light. No. What's here? What? What? Wait, to turn them on?
Yeah, I want to see what works and doesn't work. And there's the mama. She's raking. Nice. Glad to hear you're healing up, Blackie. Still no feeling, though. And Matt, you are spot on, sir. And then son got a treat. I got him he's an Oreo freak. I got him an Oreo milkshake. Oh, I was worried about that.
That they all work?
Yeah,
Why?
because I need to trim that bush, and I don't want to cut anything. Yeah, so we're gonna have to hold that off for
It
the
looks
season.
more festive.
I think you could probably cut like here.
Yeah, I like this busage actually.
Okay,
more full.
I'll just get the tops.
Yeah, I like it more full, but like.
All right, can you check the other one? Because the other one I think it still has the lights on too. But when I trim this, you got to keep it turned on. Hey, Pixel, how you doing? You're hungry now? Yeah, so I had a double steak burger with cheese, made my own bacon. Son had chicken fingers with fries. Hey, that's not ours.
Daddy.
I don't care. And
Oh, perfect, right here.
he had chicken fingers with fries. Mama had, it's called Chili Five Way. They're also quote unquote world famous for their chili, and their chili is phenomenal. The other thing I will tell you for the folks that are here, they cook their fries in beef tallow. So not like vegetable oil, nothing. It is straight beef fat is how they make their fries. So it is next level. Oh, so a little bit of this, a little bit of that, Pixel. I'm trimming up this hedgerow. So our neighbors don't do a very good job of keeping it clean, but we're trimming it up. That's our compost bucket that Mama's working with there. So Mama's gonna dump that refuse in, and I'm gonna keep trimming. And then I gotta move over to this bad boy, clean him up a little. Yeah, Sweet Pea. Yeah. What? Nothing? You sure you're undedicated?
Check the left hand. Wait, the whole tractor plug is dedicated, correct?
It is.
Then, yeah, they're not technology. Hey, let's stop. Yeah,
All right, can you do me a favor then and work on getting those ones out? Clean. If they don't work, I don't care. Just don't damage the bush, but you can be a little bit aggressive. As the cheerleaders say, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hello, funny. All right, we're gonna keep trimming in this direction.
it could be fixed.
What happened?
The wire was two.
Well, that's probably why they don't work, my guy.
It could be fixed, right?
No.
Oh, wait, that is one strand still.
Yeah, that means that strand is dead, my guy.
We don't call this.
I have no idea.
They both got rotated.
That's got to get cleaned up a little bit so I can see. Okay. Hey, Ruby. Yep. Every now and then you gotta trim the verge.
Hey, they're all out. Don't know where to put them.
Steak and Shake, never heard of it. Wow, you guys don't know what you're missing. It's a taste treat. It's absolutely delicious. If you look it up online, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, hold this for a second. Don't stay there.
I need to put it down because I need to go check on something.
Put it down. Okay. Man, this is rough. Oh. Booger, take your Fugazi little red wagon thingy, your wheelbarrow, and make it part of the display. Get it. It was at compost because he hasn't spun it in forever. Oh. Right now I'm casually doing nothing. We take breaks. So Mama takes a break while I trim, and then she does the raking. Son is doing all the Halloween decorations. And so we kind of got our own role. That's one of the things that works well for us, is we all have our own place and spot, and we kind of help each other, but at the same time have our own expertise. Stay up. Put it as part of a display somewhere. Like, incorporate it. I look like your old canoe buddy. So how much of Dad did you see in the video or on screen? And I assume you mean old as in if you've known the friend for a while, not as in old because I'm old. Okay. Oh. Do you plan to landscape at all, or are you just going to trim the shrubs? So this season is almost over. So we didn't do a whole lot in the yard. This season was a move grandma season. For what it's worth, I'm gonna actually lift this, so bear with me. It's gonna get a little fugazi for a second. A little fugazi, because it's killing my back trying to read it down low. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Welcome in, Carol. Pick a number 1 through 10 if it's okay. You guys are doing that, not me. Sorry, I was talking about my. Hey, Jacob. I will say that no, we had to move Grandma this year, so she was in the house for 40 plus years. So there was a lot to move out of the house, and then there was a lot of work to get her into the new house, and it's still not officially done. And that meant that a lot of stuff and projects that we would either normally do or wanted to do at our homestead took a very, very, very deep back seat. I like it. I didn't know what that pop was. Those pop noises. Yeah, it's just so the neighbors don't really keep theirs up too well. So we keep our side clean. Usually do this 2-3 times a year, but this is the first time this year, so they're kind of really overgrown. But the property line is, if you can see, I'm gonna point. The property line is like right there. So we're trimming up to our property line and going from there. Why'd we time out Pixel? What happened? Blocky. Pixel's an OG. Go easy on Pixel. Though we would use a shovel, a pickaxe, and electric trimmer to trim the weeds, clean it up, and set the boundaries. Yeah, don't mess with Pixel. Pixel's like an OG. And we're happy to have Pixel back.
Oh,
So the shrubs I usually do by hand. Yes, Pixel. That way, if the other mods don't know who you are and the new mods see you in here, they'll understand. So appreciate you, Pixel. And then now the only way you can get timed out is by me. But the shrubs, so the ones that are, and I'm going to do them today, the ones on the corner, I do those by hand because it's a healthier process. These are just crappy shrubs, and it's more of a privacy fence, if you will. So, all right, you ready to dump this one, baby? We'll keep going. It wouldn't be a normal day, Matt, without a little chat. All right. And nothing better than good stuff. and then finding this in the garden. Who doesn't want a good doorstop in their garden?
I want this to be good.
Don't be busting any new ones at all.
But we don't have any other.
No.
Can I just do this one?
No. But I want to be part of that too. What inflatables you put in the room?
I put the skeleton gravestone one. That one was going to go on the roof.
Yeah.
But guess not.
Okay. The 5 o'clock lady said she's able to leave now, so I'm. Ah! What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Oh, it's a viney crack. Not even. Oh my God! You cut some of this?
Yeah.
What, with Helen Keller?
It's all over.
Ow! That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Hey, Mariana. Hey, Buster. It was a kickback. So it was, thankfully it wasn't like getting cut, but it kicked back, and so it actually did hurt a bit, but not in the way you probably thought it hurt. I think I hit a branch that was a little thick for the cutting edge. Yes, Steak and Shake is a restaurant, and it's tasty. We haven't had it in so long, and it was really good. Hit the spot for me anyways. I know you haven't pushed down on that, but how much room do you think there is in there?
I did push.
Okay. What are you sad for, Mariana? And bear in mind, the mods only tolerate so much of the hair talk, so be careful. Yeah, that's fine. That's all compostable. Booger! Booger! Get this zombie out. I gotta trim this. Zombie. hang that off the roof, dude. You're gonna damage the tile. Get that off. No, you cannot hang it off the roof.
No. The answer is no.
Can you give me Hey, basically, you know where the thingy used to be? The little thing that has a horse on it? That little thing that had the
Yeah, I do not want it up there. It's going to damage the roof tiles. I don't want it up there. No. Hang it from the tree. You can go high up the tree like you did before.
How tall is that off the ground?
Get away from the edge.
How tall is that?
I don't know, but it's coming down in a couple seconds anyways. Yeah, Kai. I don't know what was said or what you did, but all the mods are pretty much in line. There's two of them that are a little more trigger happy than the others, but all the mods pretty much know the rules and administer the rules. I wanted to go back to. I'd love to go to Canada Wonderland. We're Santa's Village people because it's close to us and we have season passes. But if either you have wheezing problems or mild asthma, I'd wear a mask. I completely agree. I have massive allergies, funny, and I probably should be wearing a mask. So it's actually a great call. Yeah, that tall hunk of tree is coming down in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get a saw. I'll be right back. Figure it out. Play with the dog. All right. Chainsaw engaged. One battery, multiple tools. And thank you, Blocky, or sorry, Funny, for the suggestion on the mask. So now I can be there. Oh, who, me? I don't know it's age as much as it is shape, but I'm definitely no spring chicken, Funny. That and a bacon double cheeseburger, milkshake, and a few adult carbonated beverages probably don't help the breathing either. Hey, you're okay. Just don't get him hurt on that because he looks like he's tangled. All right, I'm not going to. Can you hand me the hand loppers? The hand pruners? Baby? I assume in the bin. Welcome in, Journey. How are you? We're gonna move to the front. How come you're not very good? What happened? Tell me about it. I know, it didn't look healthy. Oh, it's something else? Finish. The hand pruners. Okay, we're going to the front now. Well, I will tell you that Steak and Shake, if you look it up, I know it's a Midwest thing, but it is good stuff, Maynard. Very good stuff. like I said, I trim these ones by hand. No, the face mask, if that's what you're talking about, Pixel. Oh, you're talking to Journey. Never mind. No, it's not. It's actually ramping up pretty bad in the States.
Dad, I need you for just 1 second.
It's getting really bad again. Okay, go say hi to the chat. I'll go that way. Because I keep walking in front of the camera and nobody's here to keep me honest.
Me and Dad are gonna go look at something real quick. It has to be both of us. But Dad will be right back in about a minute or so. So, Dad, you can finish that. And then if you see Dad come out of frame, that means that we are going to look at something. Okay, it's there. It's still there. Mara and the dogs. Okay, chat. We're back. Oh. Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough.
Booger.
Blackie, that's enough. Blackie! Blackie! Blackie!
Who's Blackie timing out now?
K-A-I.
Okay.
He keeps doing it for 86 Ks.
Okay, go. Blackie, please stop. It spams the chat, and I don't think anybody else. Don't abuse the mod powers. Remus, my son. Call him, bud. Get his. That's what I told
he's
you.
not even on his thing.
That's why I told you to get his thing and call him. You're okay. He thinks he's in trouble.
Good.
No, just call him.
Good.
Come on. Come on.
Do you want your dinghy?
Look.
Yeah, you get your dinghy.
Make sure you put it on the black one, not the silver. Yeah, you were just about to.
I wasn't actually. I was just looking at it.
Sure.
I'm gonna go work more on the tree section because it's gonna
Can
be.
you get me one of the ladders? They're light enough you can carry them. Since your mother won't bring them to me. All right, where are we at? Okay. So we got 50-50 on the steak and shake. 50-50 anyways. Does anybody else feel like this is like, especially after a continuation of Taekwondo, like trimming the bonsai tree? That was above the posted speed limit. The chicken chat. You could say hi so people know you're here.
Hi, chat.
Booger,
Yeah?
the ladder.
What?
I
Oh,
asked you to
Journey,
get
you
the
have
ladder.
COVID now?
What's the letter?
Your mother's not gonna get it. The little fiberglassy ones that you can carry.
Oh, those?
How do you
Come
feel,
on
Journey?
outside.
Why?
Hi,
'Cause I'm doing that
Christian.
bush, the one you ripped the lights off.
Is that Blocky? You can't catch a break, Journey.
No, I'm going
Bring me a ladder.
over there. Oh! Oh, you moved them.
Yeah.
You don't feel good? Yeah, COVID's rough. I've had it a couple times. I know, I feel like there's a black cloud over you or something, Journey. Why is Blocky mad? Did we say your name wrong again? I know. He's rude.
What did I do?
You just left them all sitting in the front yard.
Who?
The whole chat.
What?
You just left them sitting here.
I can't trim the bush and communicate.
Well, you know,
I thought we had a community at this point that could talk with each other.
Blocky looks mad. Mama. He's yelling at me. Mama.
No, he's tattling on me is what he's doing. I leave Remus sitting in the front yard and he knows how to lay down and behave. And the chat can't do that as well. I mean, come on. Do you want a good looking shrubbery at your house? But that bush over there.
I know.
That's.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm trying to provide chat a house that we can be proud of.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Too much drama to talk.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, we don't talk like that. This guy named Kai called him stupid.
Yeah. I wasn't here for it, but yes.
Yeah, that's not cool. Well, don't be mad at the chat, Blocky. We didn't do that. I'm assuming the guy got kicked out.
Blocky timed him out for like 3 months.
Oh, good.
Dun, 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 dun.
Man, just left us in the front yard all by ourselves. Are you talking about Sun's yodel? He was laying on the top of the on the top of that and pretending he was Superman. And so he was doing his best Superman impression. right, this is the part where I gotta go on the ladder. So bear with me. I won't be talking for a few seconds, but you might see an old man fall. Still didn't fall yet. As long as I can. Here you go. I appreciate that, Matt. Mama's here actually for once. She doesn't let me go up to the roof by myself. So if you do see me fall, the code word for I need help, Matt, is and the code word for it's all right is I'm okay, chat. I'm okay. Back in the ladder. All right. She commented in one of them that said she's been extremely tired. And all right, let's take a look from a distance. Ah! Are you thinking that's good enough for government work? Or should I take a little more off the side right there? I know this one's good because I hand trimmed that guy. Trim a little on the side, all right. Looks like a depressed bear sitting down. Don't all bears kind of look depressed? All right, I'll take a little off the side, I guess. What am I missing?
It looks funny because it's growing in. Explain to the chat that this bush has some problems.
Oh yeah, this bush was basically dead like 2 years ago. And so if you're talking about that little clump there that doesn't have much growing, it's filling in slow but sure. So
It's just taking.
no kidding, I took this thing down to basically the base a couple years ago. I speak of a long-faced individual. That's one right there. He's upset we're not playing and I'm doing work instead. So is that better? Now the side, since I took a little off. And I assume Shannon's been to Steak and Shake, right? Shannon, sorry. Okay, appreciate you, Matt. Now, I'll tell you the one that looks funny. You guys want to see a funny looking bush? Don't clip that, please. This guy. Look at that fugazi shape. Hey, I'm just showing the bush.
Hey.
You don't have a Steak and Shake.
All right, can you pick this?
That's wild. Remix. Kill. Can you get it to... Remix. Hey. Remix.
Hey.
Remix. We're okay.
Hey. Stop it.
Remix. Dude, we're okay. One more. I got it. Get caught up on the chat.
Oh. They say noise.
Noise.
Blocky's back. Matt, Pixie says, or Pixel says, table bush. Does Remus ever run after cars passing by? No, not cars, but he would person. Hey.
All right, for the time being. The crazy bush, that's all I'm doing with it. And then next week I might have to do that one when we got more bin in the or space in the compost bin. And then I might have to do that one. Not that one. She needs to trim on her own. That one. Or at least getting rid of his bad leaves, Matt.
Hey, pick that up and throw that in here.
Which ones?
Huh?
Which ones?
These. Why don't you pick these up?
They're not gonna fit, my guy. You'll make them fit. Okay.
Hi.
That was a weird high. What happened? That's like a perfect size. See, that's how you know you're done. When you filled your compost cart completely full, you gotta stop. That's like the law. Banning legs. Was it my legs? Because I was showing my legs? Okay, I got this tripod. Can you yell for Shugs?
He's inside.
Well, okay, go get him.
Hey, bud. Daddy needs you. Tell him to put this away.
Okay. Bang tracks. You can, Mariana.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's the truck. Do me a favor. Which one do you want on the corner, and get a spoon?
A corner?
Yeah, the corner down there.
Planting.
Yes, I said that was by the end of the day. I said that was the only thing I wanted done. No, we're all working together on this, champion. Okay, can you get a spoon for planting? The yellow?
No, burgundy, because it matches the door.
My God, get a spoon, and it doesn't matter. You can pick it up after.
Burgundy.
I know, I'm not going to plant it without a spoon anyways. Gotta get a planting spoon. Good gosh. Mama went to the back real quick. She'll be back in a second. Oh. Okay. King Bob. We keep picking up the squirrels, keep leaving these all over the yard. And if you hit these with the lawnmower, it's not fun. I don't mean to cover Bob. I'm trying to set these up. All right.
My mom wants me to take the spoon.
Okay, don't worry about that right now. Take whichever color you want in the spoon.
I'm out.
Help your mother do it. Stop. You were supposed to still be outside. I didn't know you went inside. I will get the water.
I'm not doing it.
Wait, I'm not going to argue. Match like that one. Baby, you're putting it on the wrong way again. Please stop. That's what happened last time. No, baby. No, match it on the other side. We don't have a mum on the other side. I'm still here, Remus. Move. Move. Okay, I'm back. Son is over there. And my wife is with him, so they'll be back in a second, Mariana. Back in a second. Hey, stop licking the water jug. You're gonna go to sleep? No worries, Blackie. We appreciate you hanging out. Or Matthew. The other ones I get. Booger. Not a whole gallon. Just give it a drink, because we.
Oh, it needs a lot. Okay, I'll drink these ones first.
No, don't do that.
You want them in the...
No, I want to do this first.
No, don't do that right now, because it's gonna spill everywhere.
Oh, you want these in the recycle or in the regular garbage?
Are they all cut?
They're cut.
They shouldn't go in. They're recyclable, but you got to take them to.
No.
And there we go. I have no idea, Matt. I thought they were talking about my legs because. Hey, no.
Okay.
I want to plant one or two more of these. So where do you want them?
I want them in the middle of those two bushes.
I don't think they'll get enough sun.
Then I don't-
These need sun, right?
I mean,
If you were to put one at that front corner, and we can throw that cat thing out, which color would you put there?
Yellow, I guess.
Okay, I'll go with you. Let's go plant that one. I'll bring the water jug. Hello again, funny. What's going on, Pixel? Why, oh no.
Somebody's burning something.
Yeah, we can pitch that. Son was putting that there for that feral cat. Well, Son and I are battling a sickness, believe it or not. I'm all hopped up on the Dayquil. So is Son. He got sick from going back to school, and he kindly shared it.
I'm fighting really hard.
What's code red, Blackie? Could be our ground, which is, speaking of hard, good God.
Yeah, you're gonna need lots of water. What is he doing?
It's not quite there yet for us, funny. Usually October is when we get those. So it's like October through January is when you get the flu shots. Hey, can I hand this to you? Just to throw in the garage since you're going that way. Mama's not a happy camper. Mama's a relaxer. And so Mama wanted to be relaxing right now. And I said I wanted to do this. And she's not happy with me. But she's coming. So I don't want to get in trouble. That's fine. Me and him will figure these out tomorrow. You seem put off.
Do you have a place you want them?
I don't. I thought he was going to pick them out. He picked them out with Grandma, so I thought he had an idea of where he might want them.
Can you put that on so I can take it to the dad?
If you'd like them somewhere, you can.
That's not how it goes.
Yes, it is, baby. The whole reason it goes that way is because there's supposed to be a different guard that goes up here. It's a sweeping guard. So when you put this on, you put it on wrong. That's why it didn't come off right. Oh. So yard work's done for the day. Because when you're out of space in the compost bucket, you just gotta end it. So that, when you get looks like that from Mama, that's what happened. Chat, be friendly to each other. I don't know what I missed, but welcome in, Sarah. Blocky, relax. This happens from time to time, and I ask you to be chill. Hi. 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 How can you be in trouble for just hanging out and chilling out? I don't think you can, Matt. You can try. I don't think you can, though. I don't think mods can block other mods. But I will say, Blocky, relax. Just be cool. Everyone here is here to relax. Just forget about the BS of everything and just hang out. Buddy? Can you guys come bring my blue phone to me? In fairness, I haven't been here for a lot of the chat because I've been working, but I can say that I haven't seen anything too aggressive besides the one person that you timed out. Pixel, don't make it worse. Just change the subject and move on. Let's talk about if anybody's actually looked up Steak and Shake. Or if anybody was watching any football, American or otherwise, today. Bud, are you inside? I did not leave you. I just went to get my other phone. Just went to get my other phone. Yeah, I don't think I would have spent that, so. Pixel, Sun keeps talking about that too. And funny, what happened with Travis Kelce? I'll be honest with you, I'm not aware. Hi, bud. You're freaking. No, the garage is closed. Are you serious right now? Okay. Mr. Zeno. Well, it wasn't our dog because he's over the side. Are you taking off, Pixel? If you are, have a good night. Booger, I didn't necessarily want you up there. Are we clear? Especially with sandals on. So I want you down after you take that shot. I want you down.
Please, let me shoot.
No, down. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm back. Sorry. Peter! How are you, sir? Can everyone hear Remus just jogging in the background, the jingling? Huh. I didn't see that, funny. So that game was last night. We were... Man, I forget what the heck we were doing. We were... What did we do? I know it was live, but we did something, and then we finished off by watching an episode of Wednesday. But the game was on inside the house, and I kept checking on the scores, but I did not see that. Matt. The funny part is, before we went live, I told Son, I said, hey, Peter's going to like these, because if we put these in a mound, you can ask Peter, hey, Peter, you know what these are? And Peter will say, no, son, what? And you can say, these nuts. So it's absolutely hilarious that the chat took that by themselves. And funny, no, this is number one. I don't participate in the adult beverages, but that's directed at me until after the work is done. So I think you have to earn your beverages. I did have one with the meal, but it was not a Modelo. It was actually a Coors. They are, Peter. They come from the tree over yonder, and that's what the squirrels keep dropping them on the cars as they're cracking them open and eating them. So these are all spent. So the squirrels have done their work with these already. There is a brand name of it, Matt. Somebody stepped up and captured on the naming, but yes. Prior to it being a name brand, it was more commonly used in a satirical sense, is the way I'll phrase it. So yesterday you meant funny? What happened yesterday? I actually didn't have any Modelo's yesterday. Yesterday, what did I did have beverages, but it was not Modelo. Again, it's only weekends for me because it messes up my sleep. And I was explaining that to Peter. As I've gotten older, it messes up my sleep so bad that I can only participate on the weekends. So you leaving for real this time, Pixel? And if you are, thank you again for hanging out for a while. Neighbor's got his parrot out, and Remus does not like that parrot at all. The parrot's like a 3-foot parrot, and the thing just yaps and yaps. Remus. Remus. Good. Chicken butt, Peter. Chicken butt. That's my answer. I'm sticking with it. Come here. That bird is not going to do anything to us. So funny, if you're willing and able, I'm open to a 21 questions. Why is it out the window, Peter? I checked. So do you pronounce that Sugan or Sugan? I would say you're cooked, Peter. Yes, you're very cooked. I believe Sugan is the way that the joke would want it pronounced. And that, Matt, is why I don't eat them. I believe it is funny. I believe it is. Do you pay? Oh, God. I'm starting with the yawns already. Do your parents not have a curfew for you, Peter, or is 10 your curfew? Because you said you haven't been home before 10. Well, you got a volume on, my guy.
Hmm?
You have the volume on, my guy. Do you think she's going to take it back if you don't eat it, like, right where you are? Or do you think he doesn't like eating the scraps off the concrete? My mom called me today. Okay. Well, as long as you're not hiding away in the safe houses. My mom's rule is always, as long as I didn't get in trouble, come and go as you are. I would have to agree with you, Funny. 100%. Which is why I stay out of that foray, because we all have our opinions and stances. Not everyone needs to know what those are. Because as everyone's aware, opinions are like backsides. We all got them. You can finish the rest. Amanda. Okay, I'm going to go with this, and I have the same problem with Son. It's not can Son call. When you guys call each other, you say, hey, and the other person answers, you say, can you call? The call has already taken place. What you mean is, can Son talk? And if that's what you're asking, I'm going to say yes, because he did help a little bit, but he's got to do one more thing for me, and yes. So would you like me to tell him that? And hi, by the way. I like how you come in and just ask a question about Son without saying hi. There you go. Yes, let me tell him to call you so you guys can talk. Booger! Give me one more cooler downstairs.
Amanda, what do you want to talk about?
How many? You still there? Because Son said he called and you didn't answer.
Go up a little bit in chat.
What's in a walnut? I'm kidding, Matt. It's a walnut. Yeah, people are talking. Yes. What am I looking for? Why is no one
Funny.
talking about political opinions? I feel it's excruciating to buy an Aldi grocery bag at 70 cents at first, as I've been spoiled by Walmart. Now that I have them, I'm kind of liking the concept. Okay, funny. Let me digest that for a second. So you're saying that you didn't like having to pay for a bag because a different store you shopped at provided the bags for free. However, now that you have the paid for bags, you actually like those better because they're reusable and thicker and nicer versus the disposable bags. I'm just making sure I'm on the same page with you. Oh, Mama is always chewing the ice, Matt. Go on the guide in there. Notre Dame is supposed to kick off at like 7. So I just wanted...
Guide?
Yeah, you go to the guide. It's live TV. You just click...
He said go to the guide. Hey, he said
What is my favorite shake? Whew. That's a great question. So I assume we're talking about milk. And not like my milkshake brings the boys to the yard, but like actual milkshake. And if I was to be put on the spot and told, like, hey, you got to get a milkshake right now, what do you want? The first thing that would come out of my mouth would be Nutella. That would be it. And that's exactly where I thought you were going, Peter. That's why I went with my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. It's either on 7 or ESPN. What is happening?
He said it's either on channel 7 or ESPN.
So ABC or ESPN?
Huh?
ABC or ESPN?
ABC or ESPN. That's Michigan. Okay, go to ESPN.
Well, funny, I can say that I take paper 100% of the time if a store has paper. So our local grocery store still offers paper. Our secondary grocery store still offers paper. I do not shop at Walmart, and again, I'm not here to debate that at all. I have my reasons. I will not go to, support, or spend my money at Walmart. But I don't believe they offer paper.
It's not either.
And when I'm at Target, you don't get a choice. If you ever go to Menards has the best paper bags on the planet. Absolute best. Or not paper bags, sorry, plastic bags. Menards plastic bags. They're basically like a thickness grade down from the Aldi bags without having to pay for them. What has he got? Is that a piece of bark?
I have no idea.
It
Wait a minute.
is- I'm pretty sure it's a piece of bark.
What are you doing?
Stop. It didn't come on that fast. It did not come on that fast. All right, well let me know if you're not, so I can. Okay. Everything I
Is she
told
trying
you
to
this
say that you
morning.
got her sick?
Yes, already. The 8-hour incubation.
And you're not that sick that you.
Okay. Okay. Bye. No, because I saw images of you and your daughter on Facebook. You cannot take Tylenol. You have to take ibuprofen. Yes, you can take that. Bye. Supposedly I made her sick already. Okay. So Peter, I played Peter's game. He asked me what kind of shake I want. I even said,
You like shake that.
I know, but I said, I assume this is going to, like, my milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. But if I was to answer, and then he went that direction.
Dad, are you some kind of doctor?
No, I am not a doctor. Son and I are under the weather. Grandma showed up at Taekwondo. Grandma just called me. I had a missed call. I called her back. I didn't mute it because I knew one of three things was going to happen in that call and it didn't need to be muted. And one of the three was exactly what I thought it was, but that was the least likely of the scenarios. She's blaming me for getting her sick from being around me. Now, bear in mind, where I sit at Taekwondo, she was at a different table. So the closest she was to me at any given point was like 8 feet away. And I got her.
He said, oh, is that why you sound weird?
Yes, that is why, because I am definitely phlegmy. So, have you been picking up on it the whole time?
You have a mosquito on your forehead.
And I appreciate you being so delicate with the terminology if I sound weird. And I'm saying it purposely this time. In all fairness, I edited like 3 videos today. I purposely made the conscious decision not to do the voiceover work, knowing I probably do not sound very good.
Matt thinks that my ice chewing is like ASMR. I chew right in front of the microphone.
Matt, she's nowhere near the frickin' microphone. Can you imagine how my ears feel? Because I'm closer to her than you are. And did you look up that clip yet from Office Space? That's going to be me and the ice maker.
Buddy said, another controversial political opinion, the Haagen-Dazs ice cream is better than Ben & Jerry's in the off-the-shelf category.
Oh, that's not a hot take, funny. You're right 90% of the time. So I will give you that. And as a guy that's an owner of a food and cooking channel, the reason I say that is from a quality ingredient standpoint, from a pure taste standpoint, if we're talking like vanilla bean, coffee, strawberry, 100%, Haagen-Dazs wins. Every time, each and every time. However, Ben & Jerry's has some flavor combinations that you're never going to get anywhere else. Nobody else can replicate. And hands down are my favorite ice cream. So, Chubby Hubby, hands down, favorite ice cream, all time, Ben & Jerry's. But if I was told I had to pick out a vanilla, I had to pick out a strawberry, I had to pick out cookies and cream, I had to pick out cookie dough, a standard, more populous ice cream, Haagen-Dazs.
Peter, are you
Easy
some kind
layup.
of doctor? Peter said, Dad, take a hot shower and have soup. You'll be fine.
I made myself mushroom soup for lunch. Because even when I'm sick, Mama doesn't cook for me. So I still had to do all the cooking.
Guys, he's not that sick.
Says the woman that told me to lay down, not do anything, and take a nap. That's what you told me to do today.
Did you listen?
No,
Well, then you must not be that sick.
I will sleep when I'm dead. Peter knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly, Matt, right? That's going to be me and Mama's ice machine. Like, damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
I always wanted to be a nurse. I think I'd be a good nurse to anybody else but my family.
She took like she
just
took
kidding.
like 4 credit hours of nursing, and then found out that she was going to have to mess with dead things, and quit the nursing program. So Peter, I don't know if you answered this, but did you say that I need my sweatshirt now that I'm not moving and working? I'm actually cold. Did you say that you thought my voice sounded funny the whole day? I'm betting a lot of people, if they were in here because I was wearing a mask, probably thought it was because of the mask.
No, Peter, he's really not that sick. He's got a cold.
Am I claiming I'm that sick? Where am I promoting
No.
massive amount of
You just
sickness?
told me to stop it, Dad. When you're sick, you feel dead.
No, I'm not
But-
that sick,
but-
Peter. I wouldn't have been out there standing on
You
ladders.
act like you're fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been out there standing on ladders trimming bushes if I thought I was that sick. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. And right now our house looks really goofbally because I got one front bush that's trimmed perfectly, and the one I'm looking at, for example, looks like Don King's hair. But this side, because it's a bipolar house, is completely trimmed. But as long as Remus is happy. They are a vexing species, are they not, funny? And funny, you still didn't out yourself whether you're a man or woman, because as a woman you could be married to another woman and have a wife. But you could also be a man. Remember I asked, I don't mean to call you accident. He's like, and the answer was, I can be whatever you want. So, on a percentage basis, though, it's more likely that you're a man at this point, saying that you have a wife. On a percentage basis. There's not a whole lot of women that are into auditing either.
Man.
Shannon pops in. Yep, that's a dude. I know me a dude. Why are you such a weirdo, dude? Come on.
What, Peter?
What did Peter say now?
The F mean you can't do whatever you want. I'm a holy cow. What?
All right. You're not familiar with our neck of the woods enough, Peter, to know that term is like forever trademarked and enshrined. It's actually on a foul pole at Wrigley Field. Holy cow. You know, I'd like to remind you guys, I don't need to know that I'm your side piece and you guys have other main chats. I'd like to feel like the pretty girl every now and then, okay?
Oh my God.
Did you say horse piddle?
What is a horse piddle?
I think that's just his goofball way of saying hospital.
Oh.
Joe's medical.
There's not many male nurses out there, so
And now I watch Dad and Son.
medical transcription.
There's nothing better than riding through the downtown of my city multiple times a day because we go the same route for drop off, for pickup, for taekwondo, for like literally everything we do, we go to the same place. I didn't notice that until I was doing lives.
What?
We are literally going through or to Center City all the time. I feel pretty, oh so pretty.
Oh.
Thank you, Shannon. See, now I don't need my rouge. I have a natural blush.
You went to these last time.
Oh, hold on. He heard it too. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's like, that son bitch gonna fall. He ain't gonna miss it twice. The tree rats are scurrying above us. Sorry. What in the... Good gosh, Peter, you're just combining all sorts of swear words. Oh, I can't be whatever you said you want to be. Go ahead and be gravity. TF, you mean... I fell the... Good God, I can't read that, Peter. That's hard to read. Sometimes we all want to be the bride at a marriage. Yes, funny. That is. Sometimes we just want to be the dead body at a funeral. Either way, we're the center of attraction. From my standpoint, I'm just having fun. Little old us, I understand, because Mama jumps from... She gets out of here when she's no longer hanging out. And remember the dude that used to get a kick out of your yellow Crocs? Okay. Like his name was like Yazuki or something.
Yeah.
He used to come into the chat all the time. When Mama leaves, she goes and scans other... I gave you the candle to use, so I don't know why you don't use it. But she used to... she scans other lives, and she's like, this live has 1,000 viewers. This one has X hundred. And I said, that's fine. I'd rather have a chat that we can keep up with and people we know. So I get that there's other lives out there and other options. Totally understand. I'm just busting balls. Ever have those not so fresh moments? Did I miss something before that?
Like, we need to take a shower?
That used to be a commercial in the 80s. It's giving me like flashback deja vu. Can I say something no filter? That's at your discretion, Peter. There are other mods. Oh no, you're a mod, so it's all right.
Mass and go.
Is that for real, Shannon? I totally remember that. I'm like, I'm having General Hospital flashbacks right now. I used to have to watch that with my grandma when she was watching her stories, sitting on the Davenport. I'm like, I know that from somewhere. It was like a daughter coming to her mom, and her mom's like, I got you. And then I'd ask my grandma, like, what is that? And she's like, you don't have to worry about it. So I didn't know what it was until I was like older, and I was like, and then people started using the term for everything else. Like,
Not so fresh.
no, what it actually is. Calling people it,
Yeah.
like everything else.
Then Shannon says, yep.
Exactly. I wasn't going to be the one to say it. My grandma just said, doesn't concern you, leave it alone. And then I go to school and everyone's calling each other that. And I'm like, the hell does that mean? And I find out, I'm like, it's from that commercial. That poor girl on the porch talking to her mom. Whoa, Gabe. Why you come in with such heat, my guy?
He just got timed out by Matt.
There you go. Appreciate you, Matt. That Gabe guy's a troublemaker. Peter, did you see this Gabe guy came in and swore? It was wild. Where were you? I will warn you, chat. This is probably the calm before the storm. And I don't say that because the clouds look pretty ominous. I will tell you that beginning in a week or two, our Friday and Saturday nights will no longer be spent looking at potato, fagari, nasal, bob. What did we decide pen was called? What was it? Pennywise. Or D's nuts. It's going to be spent looking at a whole lot of haunted stuff.
If you like it or not.
Yep. So I do apologize if you're not into haunted stuff, but Son and I are junkies, and Mama's a chauffeur. Welcome in, Shutch. It's been a while. How are you?
I thought you were just talking about my shoes.
That was like Yazuki. It was somebody that was from Japan, and they loved your yellow Crocs. Remember, you used to come in, where's yellow Crocs, lady?
Shannon likes ghosts.
Shannon. Okay, this chat's gotten spicy today.
Live in the haunted house. You can't though.
No, I gotta record that. If they want to see the haunted house, they gotta go back to the Roma Terror video. No, I'm not going in.
I think he wants to go in. What's Jordan for? Like shoes?
So Shannon likes ghosts.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta move these nuts. Achoo, Remus. There you go, Shannon. That's a ghost.
Are you gonna show it?
If I can get some emojis, I'll move my hands. So tap the hearts. I never ask for anything, but tap the hearts, tap the smiley faces, tap whatever goofball things. I see hearts. Appreciate ya. There you go. So that's a decoration that I recently purchased. Matt's got the ghost. Peter's up finally.
That's what's up. Well, this is turning into a bad chat. Not very family friendly.
I saw that and it reminded me of a Peanuts Halloween. Like if Charlie Brown was given the rock for real, that would be the modern reaction if you gave a kid a rock that was in a ghost costume. Hey, It can be the ghost of anything you want it to be. I don't know how many fingers he has, Matt. He could just be pointing to the sky like, hey, number 1. You're making the assumption that that's a specific finger.
It's sign language. What does that look like in 85 inches? That.
See? Exactly, Matt. There you go. My guy, I'm sitting over here. Why would you keep dropping Pennywise over there?
Pennywise. Oh, is that what you're calling the pet ball?
Yes. I think like we got there by 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, and Peter's like, you should name it after that clown from that movie.
The world needs more humor.
I found it funny, and when I saw it, I'm like, I gotta buy that. I'm like, we love Halloween, and
Yep, in all the colors. Sign language.
why did it go blurry again?
Because it.
Come on, ghost. We gotta name the ghost.
Oh yeah. What can we name him, chat? Hope your mom doesn't walk in.
Be like, are you seriously just watching a live with a ghost that's telling you you're number 1? Why will you not stay in focus? Bob stays in focus.
Because it knows it's bad.
There we go. See.
Effer. Color effer. Now it looks like you're flicking off love and hope.
No, this is like a metaphor for all of us. We all have 2 sides. We all have a side that wishes the best for the world, and we also have a side that wants to tell the world,
So says Casper. Casper.
go, you're number 1. And that's the fight in all of us every single day. Literally every single day.
That is true.
So you can come in to like a chat if we have this up here, and you can say, am I feeling Bob or am I feeling Casper today?
I like effer too. E-F-F-R.
Then if that's the case, I want it to be Efron.
Efron.
Yeah, I want it to be something like that, like Efron.
Well, who's
As-
Ron? How about
No, it stands for F everyone. Efron.
Whoa, Matt says Squaggleton.
Well-
Wait, Squangleton.
Are you good with Efron then? Okay, so Shannon, that's what I was gonna say, because it's the double. It's the double number 1. So double number 1 is F everyone. So Efron works in my book. And we can make the poll. Are you feeling Efron? Or are you feeling Bob?
Remus, come here. Come here.
Mama said, "Who's Ron?"
Come on. Come on. No. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Chicken butt. I know we can't have everything, Shannon. We can't have everything. Why would you? I will tell you a funny story. Nick. I don't like that one. Funny story though, this wristband does glow in the dark. So when I go to bed at night and I'm hanging out and just laying in bed, that wristband like glows vibrant yellow. You know, it's real funny, Peter. Every time I have to take action on somebody in the chat, you're never here. Shannon, we've been together over 30 years. Mama tells me to put as much on as I can at any given moment, all the time. Whether it be wristbands or anything else. That being said, no, the position I sleep at night, she doesn't even see the glowing. She's back now, so I gotta stop saying stuff.
What? You talking about me?
Shannon brought you up, not me. Meaning left to right in the bed sequence. Peter, I sleep on the side of the bed I don't want to sleep on, but Mama has declared since we've lived here that that's my side. I'd rather be on the other side of the bed. He threw me under the bus. Is he not able to get that ball? No, he can't. He's just switching to the soccer ball. Yeah, Remus's position is literally, I can't even explain it. That's the thing that wakes Mama up in the middle of the night, or when Mama does wake up in the middle of the night, she tries to move Remus off me. And all she does is temporarily move him just to have him reposition more tightly to me right after she does it. Remus is very much stuck at my hip. Why would you drop it there? We're here. Bring it here. Get it. Get it. My hand's here. Pennywise is there. Come here. It's better. Almost. Oh, almost.
Get the ball.
Almost right.
Get the ball.
Get it.
Get the ball.
Get it. It's right there. Hey. It's right there. I can't. Real life.
This conversation is going sideways.
Not at all, Peter. She's actually never said that before, ever. Ready? Why would he leave it there? We're not there.
Come on. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get it.
He's so weird.
Hey, get it. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball.
That could be. That's exactly what he's got a sinus congestion. So maybe I should put nasal rock there.
Here, bring it to me.
Sorry, we're so confused. Remus keeps dropping. He's playing with the ball, and he keeps dropping it at Son's chair. And I don't know if I've ever said this before, but... Oh, wow, okay. So my chair's over where I'm sitting. Mama sits on, like, the high court. And then Son sits there.
Oh.
Ah, too far. That's wild, Shannon. I know they're all over 94 and 90 if you head through Wisconsin. But they are... It's a great option. I'm telling you. Gotta try it at least once.
This chair's gonna break. It's gonna break. There's a dog over there. Call him. Come here.
It's right here. Call him to where? Welcome back, Matt.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh,
got
boy.
it. You got it.
Oh, boy. Stay. Hey, 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 hey,
Put up a new question. Okay.
Get over here. Hey. Remus.
Okay, let me see.
Remus. Go. 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 Remus. No. No. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? It's over here. Come here. It's right here. Come here.
Your short friend left to help Santa. Or your mum.
Hey.
Okay, Peter.
Remus, come here. Remus, get over here. No.
We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. How come when I whistled there, you came right away? But when you're chasing dogs out of our yard, it took like 4 whistles.
Are you, you're not? Why?
Tomorrow.
Huh?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
You would think, though, if Matt's back.
Jack Nicholson. What does he play?
I don't know. Oh, I'm thinking the golfer. Jack Nicholson. I'm thinking. Was it Here's Johnny?
Josh, are you Kevin?
Great call out, Peter.
Me.
I appreciate you.
No, I don't think it is.
We'll be at Mass tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. How about you? But, oh my gosh, what is that movie? The Shining. That's it. That's
All
it.
work and no play makes Jack a dull
Yes.
boy.
Really? That's your favorite, huh? That's an interesting call. Not a bad one, but an interesting. Did we play the game yet? You think it's coming, huh? I don't know. We haven't seen a Kevin question, and I'm actually missing it. For what, as weird as it sounds, because it was just so part of the routine that kind of bothers me. We haven't seen it in a while. Matt said, my mom and I went to our churches, sort of sites, and well, I will tell you, Matt, if you visit Illinois, Illinois is a whole lot of Idaho, just flat, for most of the state.
No potatoes.
No, we are the pumpkin. We are the number 1 pumpkin and number 2 soybean and number 3 corn grower in the country. Otherwise, outside the Chicagoland area, it's pretty sparse, is what I'm
A lot
saying.
of nothing.
Yeah, outside of Chicagoland, it's pretty sparse. Welcome in, Hannah.
What's that, Shannon? Flat? Jordan, I didn't realize you were still here.
Where do you leave? Oh, you left Pennywise in the yard. Yeah. Oh, Triata. That's a great question. It's a game we love to play. And it usually makes Mama make a sound when I say it. We are from the United States. If you'd like to guess a state and you're wrong, we're happy to then give you hints until you get it right. But we are from the U.S. And welcome in. I will tell you, Matt, that's I wouldn't trust YouTube on that. Full disclosure. Chicago's actually one of the cleanest, nicest, most beautiful cities you'll ever visit. However, if you do make it there, stay out of the west and south sides. And it's not like a city like you think of. Like if you think of our cities and you're like when you drive through downtown, like, oh, stay out of the west and south side of downtown. No, I mean like the city of Chicago is gigantic. the stuff you hear about in the news that makes national headlines, you'd have to actually look for to find. But if you went to downtown Chicago, it's absolutely beautiful. The architectural tours, the lakefront, Navy Pier, the museums, they're world class.
Shannon's saying it's ghetto. Stay away. It's danger.
I agree to disagree. However, we only go there for cultural events and significant stuff. My sister works there every day, like literally every day of her life. She works in downtown Chicago.
You're just calling out your country or your place where you're from.
What? Yeah, Matt, please do more research because you'll see both perspectives. And I can tell you, we're about an hour and a half train ride, and I don't think you've ever seen anything too sus, as the kids would say. It's all blown out of proportion. It's the same thing you heard about LA back in the day. And yes, if you were in Compton, it is. But on the whole, LA's perfectly fine.
You have to go up.
All right, I was being nice to you here, Triata. And I know it's Peter now. Because Triata's telling me to stop talking to Mama in the cars.
Hop on the lobby.
And so Shannon, the funniest thing, when my company was acquired years ago by the company that was based out of the cities, everyone up there loved to tell me how much they come to Chicago, and they come for the Air and Water Show, they come for Lollapalooza, they come for a Taste of Chicago, they come for, the zoos, they come for, and I'm like, I don't even go to Chicago for all that. I'm right here. I'm like, why are you guys coming for that? They come for the plays because, like, we get Broadway plays in Chicago. And and the concerts, and you name it. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, we live right here, and we don't go to Chicago all that often.
He wants to go in.
Wait a second. I've only been... Can I say why? Say why what? And 25 gallons of peppers to pack. I'm already getting annoyed. What does that mean, Shannon? I'm lost on that one. You finally got to meet Hannah. She's one of my students. Nice, Journey.
MCA. What's that mean?
Like from the Beastie Boys?
All right, after this one. $50 gallons of Thai pepper. What in the world
Oh, 50 gallons.
are you gonna do with Thai peppers? What are you gonna do with all that?
Her husband's mum.
I know, but
I assume they use it in a lot of dishes.
is it a hot pepper?
Yeah, it's the Thai peppers are like the Thai chilies, the ones that like come in, like they stir fry in the food.
I think we have some in the backyard, don't we?
Not this
The
year.
ones
We
that
did
grow up?
last. We did last year. No, that's Tabasco peppers. Shannon, I'd love a bag of peppers, but I don't know exactly how to have you get them here. I don't necessarily want you laying out costs for shipping and stuff like that. How would you
Make
ship
hot
them?
pepper sauce. It takes like 50 peppers.
Stop it, Peter. Never been a horror movie. I like Halloween a little bit. Hate summer, but love Independence Day. Well, Matt, we hope to break you of that, because I will tell you, when Mom and I first started dating years ago, years and years ago, she told me how much she hated Halloween and haunted houses and everything else. And I told her, well, then you're not going to see me for basically a little bit of September and all of October. And she said, what are you talking about? And I'm like, that's literally what I do.
It's 816 Oak Street.
And she said, are you serious? And I said, yeah. And she said, I'm petrified, I'm scared, I'm all this stuff. She has now learned to embrace it. She knows people in the community. She knows haunted house owners. We know people that put on haunt conventions.
When I was little, and it scared me when I was really little.
It's just different. And for what it's worth, Shannon, you can always hit us up in an email. 100% you can always hit us up in an email. Our email's on our channels. And I purposely made it this way so all the channels could funnel into one email address. It's dadandsonscommunity@gmail.com. So since all our channels are a derivation of Dad and Son something, it's dadandsonscommunity@gmail.com.
In 2 weeks from next year.
Peter, I keep going up on ladders to trim bushes. I might not be here in 2 weeks from next year. All right. Let me get you inside. And as soon as I let him in.
He just stands at the door.
Yeah.
As soon as I close I'm kidding, 3 years. Journey, do you really have to take a month off? That's a long time. Don't say that. That's my Bob.
What?
He said flowers for my mother. My mother lost funeral.
Shannon, do you have an alternate name? I meant to ask you that earlier.
She sent you an email.
Because I've recently been getting comments from somebody that I think shares your profile picture, but has a different name. Yes, okay. Okay.
Oh, CBC saw your ghost. How dare you?
I didn't do it. The ghost did. The ghost is telling you you're number one. You missed the rest of the chat, CBC. It makes sense.
Naomi 25.
Yeah. And so I do appreciate you. She commented on not this last Father's Day, but the previous Father's Day. I've done it every Father's Day, but she commented on the one that was not from this year, but last year, where I took like clips of everything we did. And so I definitely want to shout you out for that, because that's a deep cut video that not a lot of people saw, but that one, it's like the actors say, like they do 2 movies for the fans and then 1 for themselves. That one was for me. Like those shorts that I make are so I can go back and watch them. And so the fact that she found that one and commented on that one actually is super cool.
Hi, Jacob.
CBC, that's Efron. Efron the ghost. That's Efron the friendly ghost. He said, Jacob, look at the ghost. As if you could look at anything else, because it's the only thing on screen. I will tell you, bonus points to the first person that makes a comment on our very first YouTube video ever, which again was never intended to be seen by the outside world. It was
It's
only
the cutest thing ever.
it was only meant
Gotta
to
find
be
it.
made so we could share it with family, and because we didn't have our phones at the time had like 8 gigabytes of storage, and I'm like, the only way we can show this is if we put it on YouTube. So we weren't even a YouTube channel at the time.
Son was like 4. It's the cutest thing ever.
So absolute baller shout out to you if you can find that video. I don't have it private. I have it still out there. If you can find our first video of all time and leave a comment on that one.
Why? Because I said how old he was?
It's not the original channel. When we started this channel, we didn't even have a channel. We just used Mama's Gmail and posted that video. The channel started like 2 years ago. Because at the time, the channel was a letter. And that letter is the first initial of your first name, because there was no channel. You had to make a channel, but it literally, the channel's name was your Gmail name. Because I had no idea what I was doing, but I was like, hey, we can do this, and then we can share the video. It's a lovely thing. Again, you can choose to focus on the ghost, or you can choose to focus on Bob the Rock. That says a lot about you, Shannon. You look where you want to look. It's like a Rorschach drawing. What do you see in this image? If you see a ghost flicking you off, what does that tell you about yourself? I may or may not have any comments, Peter. It's just the oldest video on the channel. It's still out there, though. Baby, can you do me a favor and Google what channel that game's on and get me a score?
I already looked. I couldn't find it.
Google it.
Oh.
If it's about 5 years ago, yeah, I guess there's no comments because it's listed as made for kids. I just pulled it up myself. Yes, it is 5 years ago, so I guess nobody can comment because it's made for kids. Jacob, not even close. No lie, not even close. Mama was making an estimate. She was off on her estimate. You can hear from his voice what his age was. Peter is a heck of a lot closer. That's why I'm telling you, if you guys ever want to see the faces, in full disclosure, it's going to be a long while. Because I genuinely, and this is not a thirsty response, I genuinely believe we will never hit 100K. It's I think less than 1% of all YouTube channels hit that mark. So I don't foresee that happening. So we're going to have to wait. The son is no longer a minor. And at that point, I'm going to be very old. At this point, Bill, I'm going to say hi. But everyone I've said hi to that's new in the chat, this far into the chat, has been a secondary account. Believe it or not, Shannon, the live thing on this channel doesn't help as much as you would think. From a, especially with the strict policies we have, and the fact that we're not doing like crazy, thirsty stuff. Most of our subscribers actually come from our short content. So great examples. I posted a short today of a Halloween inflatable that got thousands of views, and we got a huge uptick in subscribers from that. I'll probably get, by the time this one's over, maybe one new subscriber. Maybe. I mean, if we were out here doing stupid stuff like every 10 subscribers we'll drop a water balloon on our head, we'd have a ton of subscribers. But again, they wouldn't be real community members, so that'll never be something we do, ever. There is zero value in that. Well, we appreciate you, Hannah, and that's what we're here for, is people that actually participate in the conversation, are part of the chat, want to hang out, get what we're doing. That's what we're here for. Whoa, Peter, I'm really confused on that. Hold on, let me. By the way, I checked. Cooked It All has 2 years old, and Collected All has 1 year old. Vid 5-year-old all have less than 100 views. So yeah, so the long story behind that is we broke stuff out because originally on Dad and Son Do It All, we were doing the collecting stuff on here, we were doing the cooking and eating, and we would see weird variances. And then the little bit of comments we got is, after we posted a cooking video, we'd post the next video would be like us going to an amusement park, and we get comments like, well, we want more cooking. So we just separated the channels. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that I should have done that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to have multiple channels, a full-time job, being a husband, coaching 8 sports a year, everything I do. So try to maintain them the best we can, if that makes any sense. I don't know, Hannah, and I'm gonna be honest. You gotta ask legends like Peter and Jacob, because they have secondary accounts. I do not have them. Our other accounts, in full disclosure, are our other channels. So, and we support and use them all. So, well, Peter, did you leave a comment on them? Because I haven't been into the YouTube studio yet to check and see that I got a comment on all of them. For what it's worth, Peter, I shout you out even when you're not in the chat. All the time. There are legends in the chat, like Jennifer, Matt, Bod, you, Jacob, Girl Gamer, Gojo, Bloody, people I can name off the top of my head that I shout out all the time. And I bring up references like, oh, they get a kick out of this, they'd like this. Believe me, if you're not in the chat, you're missed. Even Son, especially on his morning drives, like he likes the people that we know to be on the morning drives, because those ones he mans the station, and so he likes friendlies to talk to. No worries, Bill. You're welcome here. Everyone new becomes old if they hang out long enough. Jen dropped a comment in a recent video and again apologized, and I said she didn't need to apologize. She's just been tired and busy and everything else. But I will say selfishly, Mom and I both miss her perspective and take on conversations and stuff. So we've missed her in the chat. But I understand life happens. Believe me, of all people, I understand. I was just about to say, I think I'm feeling raindrops, and I don't know if anybody can see this. If I zoom in. That is not flickering of the light. That is rain coming down, but right now I'm being guarded by these trees for the most part. We are not going swimming, Mariana. Mama's helping her mom at her house, and I'm going to church and then probably watching some football. Mariana, at this point, you cannot talk to Mama because she's actually inside. And never mind, your time for 24 hours. Well, Shannon, like I tell everyone else from my friendly crew up in Minnesota, the we part is subjective, because unless you work for the team or on the field or coaching the team, that's why we say them Bears here and not the Bears as much as people think from that SNL skit. Because we know we although we root for them, their losses are their own fault. I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually optimistic about this first game. It's J.J. McCarthy's first start. He is the pride of LaGrange Park, which, I don't know if you know this, is a Chicago suburb. So, we'll see how that fares. Well, Bill, Michael Myers is a great call. I'm a huge, huge fan of Sam. Sam's probably my favorite. A huge shout out to anybody who knows what Sam is from. Okay, I take that. I get it, Peter. I get that. I just don't say we. It's too much in the pejorative. Maybe I would say we if the darn Bears ever won. Shannon's got it. I thought it takes people a lot longer than that. Yeah, Sam is my favorite. Monster High would count for sure. It's not so much the skull part, Shannon. It's that damn horn that drives me nuts. The every time something happens positive. I will say, seeing Twins games from Target Field's a nice field. So, the company I work for actually sponsored a suite up there, and so we got a lot of tickets when we were up there. Although we weren't allowed in the suite was reserved for certain, dignitaries. It also came with like box seats along left field. And so I've seen many Twins games. It's a byproduct of that company having the box seats along left field. And Target Field is a great place to see a game. The werewolf. Son makes me do a werewolf call, and I will do it for you sometime. Possibly if people ask for it. When it's not night out and my neighbors don't think I'm absolutely whacked out, because in full disclosure, they probably think I'm pretty crazy for being outside most nights talking to myself. As is, so if I do my werewolf call, I can tell you, I actually did that at the Milwaukee Zoo one time, and I had like 5 or 6 families come running up to the fence, thinking that there was the wolves were actually like howling to each other. And I felt really bad about it because these kids were very upset that the wolves were no longer talking to each other after they came up to the fence. But I did it for Son's sake, because Son knew I could make the werewolf call. Say what now? Say, you want me to say it how you wrote it? Like, who rider? Son has seen Star Wars. He does not like the originals or the middle, which I think are the prequels. He likes BB-8. So I think those are the original Star Wars. If we're going on the actual trilogy, which is now a 9G, he likes I I think it's like the Saga Skywalker or something like that. So the last 3, because BB-8's in them. How about you, Jacob? I'm not a Star Wars fan. If I was to pick a trilogy, I'm a Lord of the Rings guy. Welcome in, Dave. Yeah, so he likes the ones with Rey and Kylo Ren and all that stuff. I think they're solid from a movie standpoint, but at the same time, I prefer my fantasy like Lord of the Rings. You're saying Harry Potter is a take on Star Wars? I disagree. I think they're all a take on Lord of the Rings. You agree with Journey? Well, there's no reason not to love Megan, so totally agree with you on that, Rebecca. Shannon, if you're still here, do you ever do Facebook Marketplace? Because we had like 4 deals that were supposed to go on tonight, and not a one of them showed up, and all 3 of them that responded said they'll come tomorrow. Rebecca, no lie, I do not. I believe it's like Journey's student. If I'm following the everything right. So Matt, what's in your wheelhouse of what you watch? Whether it be shows or movies. Oh, yeah. Megan's that like robotic AI. I gotcha. Sorry, I was lost. Speaking of lost, Peter was talking about that, and Mama wants to see that at some point. Peter, everyone trolls in Facebook Marketplace. It's the worst thing ever. It's great for getting rid of some stuff, but at the same time, it is horrible because, oh my gosh, it's just nonstop work, and then nobody ever shows up, or if they do, they want everything at 10% of what you have it listed at. It's not worth the headache most of the time. Let's hope you don't do that, Peter, because it's already exhausting enough. So yeah, I'm not a huge TV show guy per se. I'm more of a movie guy, but Peter was talking about Lost and then The Rookie, and so Mom was like, well, where can we stream that? And Peter seemed to like them, and blah blah blah. But we're getting caught up on Wednesday so we can see the current season very soon. But it is conflicting with my ability to watch with college football starting. I'd rather watch college over NFL. NFL, I'm more concerned with just my favorite team. But college, I can watch any game, anytime. I like college football. Like physical therapy. Okay. That makes sense, man. That's one of the call-outs that people say have disrupted the TV and movie game is that I say media outlets. I struggle with calling YouTube social media because YouTube is really media. Social media is more Facebook and places like that, and Instagram, but YouTube is more media. And Son would rather watch YouTube any day of the week over any streaming service that you could name. So it's definitely a disruptor. Well, Rebecca, that's actually awesome. I have yet to see the movies with Rebecca in it, but I'd like to see it. Yeah, Matt, that's the way I look at it. It is definitely its own platform. It is so totally different, and we have really embraced YouTube over the other platforms. We once upon a time had Instagram. I didn't know what the heck was going on with that. I could not stand it from a creator standpoint. So we have it, but we really don't do anything with it. We have TikTok. I'm in TikTok a lot, but from a creation standpoint, we are definitely primarily YouTube. I think the rain stopped. Which is a good thing, but a bad thing at the same time. I wasn't talking to the cars, I was talking to my other phone, Peter. Because I was picking it up. I'm trying to get the Notre Dame score. Because nobody can seem to find where to put it on. It's exactly it, Shannon. I try to tell the people I talk to all the time from my company. We get everything you get anywhere from 12 to 24 hours later. So, like, stop telling us how cold you think it is. Because we have the same weather. Welcome in, Colton. Gabe, I don't believe you're Kevin. It's supposed to be pretty cool tomorrow, Shannon, which I'm looking forward to. If that's what you mean. And last night we have the window fan that you can turn to intake or exhaust, and we had it on exhaust. And because Son isn't feeling well, and the dog and everything else, it was sorry, I was yawning. It was everybody in the big bed. And we should have had it on intake because it would have cooled us off. It was pretty darn warm last night in the bed. Gape, I know you're not Kevin because of the way you're saying it. Okay, so Shannon, you're saying meroids? Or, okay, myriads. 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 Got it. And is that directed at the younger gentleman in the chat or all gentlemen in the chat? Because I don't think I'm currently on my monthlies. I will say that for better or worse, I'm extremely consistent. And you can ask Mama that. And what I mean by that is, if I'm having a good day, everything's right as rain. So I'm a Bob the Rock guy. But if you've angered me or aggravated me, I'm going to be consistently agitated that entire day. Jacob, no. It's just a figure of speech. It's the best way I can say it. And if you do have that problem, Jacob, you need to have that looked into. Have a good night, Shannon. We're going to be calling it soon here anyways. We're going to try to catch the tail end of the Notre Dame game, and we got 7 a.m. mass, so it's definitely last call. Efren says good night, Shannon. And I'm not going to lie, I think my cold medicine is kicking out because I'm freezing. And for me, that's saying a lot because I never get cold. Well, that's a great call, Peter. That's the oldest dad joke in the book, but I'm not gonna lie, I have my sleeves actually pulled over my hands. I was running a low-grade fever all day long with this cold, and once I started moving and trimming all the bushes and stuff, I got pretty warm, but man, I'm freezing right now. Have a good night, Matt. Not presently, Hannah, but for what it's worth, I do definitely try to help out any kids I can. whether it be through coaching or volunteerism or anything else. I'm not gonna lie, Jacob, I don't know ever. I just have to go on the presumption that people are who they say they are and believe that this is a community where people can be themselves and not have to hide behind any alternative profiles. However, I do get escapism and the fact that that might be something that helps somebody therapeutically to not feel so down about their day. So from my end, as long as people aren't being hateful and disruptive, we're all good. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Hannah. And unfortunately, we are not in the current position of that, but I definitely wish you the best of luck, because we have several members of our family that were adopted. I couldn't imagine it any other way without them in our family. If I don't expect that it's you, how would I know it's you, though? I gotta give Potato Rock his and put back these nuts. Nasal Rock needs to go back. I have no idea where Pen is. And Nasal Rock goes there. Figari goes there. We're okay with Figari having a few D's nuts on it, right? Alright, let's zoom out and zoom back in. Alright, there we go. That one I know is you, Peter. I think a better trolling name for that would be like, because people would get more of a kick out of it. I'd get a kick out of it if you came in the chat without it, because everyone wants to say that it's ox long. So if you went in with short, or if you went in with average, I think that would get a bigger kick out of people. Does that make sense? Or if it was like Mike and then the last name was OXFUNISHAPD, that would get a bigger kick out of people. Do you get along with the other ones, Hannah? Well, that's good. Glad to hear that, Hannah. Matt, are you still here? Well, it's bedtime for me too in about 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know that we're gonna make the full counter, but why am I looking sad? I don't know that I'm looking any emotion. It's not necessarily a bad thing to have a bedtime. Early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. I don't know that my cameras could pick up my emotions, though. Although they do pick up every darn little movement of everything. Hey, I didn't coin the phrase, Peter. Not my phrase. Not my quote. I mean, I get to play on words, but I'll stick with the early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. In fairness, the actual quote is makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, but what? What do you mean Kevin's back? What are you talking about? I don't know how the heck Jacob did that. That's not me. I am live. I have no idea how Jacob was able to do that. Well, Jacob, please tell me that's it's only a temporary for good purposes situation. I don't need to know the specifics because I don't want to know. But yeah, that was pretty wild. Just please assure me you only use your powers for good. But how can you share a username with somebody else's username? I that's just I didn't know you could do that. That's weird. I thought those were like only one could be out there like that. This is new information to me, Jacob. Guess what, Rose? What you think? Matt! Matt keeps coming and going. We're at the tail end of this bad boy. I'm calling it in like a couple minutes tops. 7 a.m. mass comes very early. And the last couple weeks, I've had to altar serve with Sun, so I need to be on my game. You won't stop making the quote. Again, it's Benjamin Franklin. It's a great quote. Early to bed, early to rise. I insert person instead of man, but makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. I tend to agree with the quote. Okay, sir. Okay, Journey. Everyone's got 3 minutes max. That's my countdown at this point. I'm losing it fast. Matt, weekends are hit or miss in general. So some weekends, like last Saturday, we were probably live 4 or 5 times. This Saturday, nobody wanted to see us picking up the inside of the house, so that was the majority of our day was spent doing that. And Son was in playing Roblox and helping out periodically, and it was me cooking lunch, which I thought about going live on the Cooking and Eating channel while I was doing that. But long story short, yes, we go live. Our commitment is at least for the foreseeable future to go live at least once a day on one of the channels. So we will definitely be live at some point tomorrow on something. But the weekends are a little more hit and miss with time. So hopefully that makes sense. And I actually wanted to do a Lego live today. I wanted to build a spider, but it didn't happen. Tell you why. Please tell me you weren't asking Kevin's question in multiple chats today. Then the question is, are you Kevin? If that's the case, then Peter, then why are you asking that question? It seems like an oddly specific question to be asking other men. Matt, I'm having trouble supporting the 4 channels I have with creating content and doing all the work involved, and Son Ari wants us to do the 5th channel, which oddly has a subscriber. Believe it or not, Dad and Son Game It All has a subscriber. I don't know how or why it would have a subscriber because there's 0 content on it, but it does. So that would mean a 6th channel of Dad and Son hide stuff from Matt's 85. Well, I see Dad and Son DIY It All made it into the chat. It's gone off the rails at this point, CBC. It's funny and random. I don't know that it's very random. It's oddly specific, Peter. I'm pretty sure it's Journey. All right, everybody. I am 1 minute over the mark I said I was going to be at. So I am going to, at this point, wrap it. We will be back tomorrow. I was looking at comments on my video. Made an edit of you in a good way? Because we've had a few of our videos, they've used the audio of our videos, which I thought was pretty crazy and wild. But hopefully in a good way, CBC. But we will be back tomorrow. Is that to us, Matt? So the 4 channels we have live and launch is Dad and Son Cook and Eat It All, Dad and Son DIY It All, Dad and Son Do It All, Dad and Son Collect It All. The one that it's out there, but we haven't launched any content on is Dad and Son Game It All. So that's the 5th one. We haven't launched any content. We have pre-built content, but nothing officially launched yet. So if it's Jacob is the, let me double check, because there was, as of this morning, and I don't know how, there was 1 person subscribed to it, and I was like, what? Now there's 2 subscribers to it. So yeah, it's wild. For what it's worth, Mama has more subscribers than our Game It All channel. So I just think that's absolutely hilarious. I thought you said it wasn't you, Journey. And I didn't block anybody, so don't put that mojo on me. I haven't touched the phone. But I do have to go because we got mass in the morning and I'm overtime and I'm at 15% battery, and Peter knows what that means from my end. So, again, everyone, go enjoy your trolling or whatever else you're doing tonight. We appreciate you hanging out. Love the conversation. You guys are the absolute best. You legends have a great night. We will talk to you tomorrow on one of the channels. All our best. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.